Hey guys, Wondering Shell here, and we're gonna be doing one of the villains, Quicksilver, or Pietro. Either one, it's the same guy. Anyway, so what I got started was, I got new paint. Yay! So new colors, and I don't have to play mix and match, which is great. So I started out with like kind of a lime green color from Army Painter. Now mind you, all my paints are from Army Painter. I don't use Citadel, unfortunately, because they're more expensive. But I started out, Army Painter is one of my best ones I use. Even the brushes I use is from Army Painter. So, something to consider. And Army Painter, can you please, sponsor? Be great. Anyway, so start out with lime green. He literally has lime green gloves, shorts, and boots. Yeah, that's it. Not really that interesting. I'm just glad I didn't have to play mix and match colors. Cause, come on, get back on the screen. There we go. Because it's a pain in the butt trying to do that. Next is gonna be kind of like almost like a teal green. You can use army green or hydra teal. I just kind of used goblin green. That's what the name of the color is, and that's what I chose because it matches very closely to what his picture is, which is great. Even the lime green color too. Lime green is actually jungle green. I don't know the real difference on what is what, but this is what I did. So went through and tried to fix that. With these new colors, it made it so much easier to not to mix and match, because when you try to mix colors and then later on try to reuse them, they're not always exact. So it's nice just to have one color and be done. So that's pretty much what I'm glad this happened when I got new paints. So went through, got every little nook and cranny, and what was interesting was, so I'm trying to get more things done, so I actually did Wanda at the same time, but she's going to be in the next video, so stay tuned for Wanda, because I had to save the best for last. And she's actually one of the villains. You don't actually play as her. She's not purple. When the character is purple or blue, you can play as that character. Fortunately, when they're red, they're the villains, so they have to be bad. I'm sorry, Wanda. They're not all bad. But I did have to go anyway, back to white, just to fix his face and, get more white in his hair. You can always add like silver streaks to it or something, but I wanted to keep it as this because when I start doing the tones, it's going to be completely different. So I wanted to leave it as a pure white. And fixing up, little touch-ups here and there. And now I'm doing his face. And I did tan or I did elvish flesh. That's a little lighter than the others, lighter than barbarian and lighter than tan. When you look at the bottle, it looks very yellow, but once you start putting tones and stuff, it'll change its color. Then I did the base. The dark brown is actually oak brown. Kind of makes it look very like dirt-like. And then the ground there is actually ash gray. I didn't have to mix black and white to make gray. I've actually had ash gray for once. Yay. So I just had to go through all the spots that have that kind of looks like a cement almost. In the model, it looks like he got like pushed back when he was running. and then he's like coming back from that run. I guess that's what it's supposed to represent. So, time for the tones. Same old, same old. I used a flush wash for the face part, and then a soft tone for the rest of the model. You can go with dark tone. Dark tone's more darker brown. This one is a nice medium brown, so it's not too bad. Had to get more. Went through. And what's nice is going to go through, because it's very liquefied, it's going to go through nooks and crannies. After I finish drying, it's time for dry brushing. Not just dry brushing, but for the highlights. So, any place that the tone went to and I didn't want to make that brownish color, I did go back and make it more lighter. So, for example, his hair is a much lighter white. But if you notice, I'm just doing the tops, like the things that are poking through, because I want that dark tone in the bottom of there to really showcase his hair, like it has the different levels of it. So that's why I'm using a psycho brush, because I'm psycho, and going to the little bits. And then I did a dry brush right there, just because there's a lot of little pieces that I just couldn't, and I couldn't get to it. So dry brush for the win. Oh, and his eyebrows. Don't forget his eye. Whoop. Oh well. Don't forget his eyebrows. And fixed his eyes. I rarely show them. And then I did go over that white on his belt and sash to really showcase it, because it was a silver white in the pictures, so I wanted to keep that look to it. It kind of looks nicer too when it's the pure color. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Please leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I hope I see you guys enjoy more of these videos. He's almost done actually. I just kind of went over the lime green at certain spots. Problem is with that light green, it's very see-through. Very upset on that one. Oh, now, oops. Now I did a little bit of a dry brush white on the cement. Especially the corners, it gives it a lighter look to it. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed watching Quicksilver / Pietro. Please leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Later!